Everybody has done a great job here. Megan McCall Sains, Eric Wilson, his father. And these two stones are back on site, a site that's been graced for over 150 years. So I think it's very fitting that they're going to be here for the duration. And we also have a plaque, if you take it off, Pat, we have a plaque with a brief history of the pub here.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's it. That's it. There.
That's beautiful.
I'll just read it quickly to you. This site can be identified with the licensed hospitality trade for over 200 years and was an important waypoint for travellers in horse-drawn coaches. The journey between Belfast and Dublin took 3 days to complete until 1816 when the travel could be completed in 14 hours. There were later coaches, 4 horses per day. The hostelry in Bridge Street was a welcome retreat for passengers, and the adjoining livery stables allowed for these stone artifacts were salvaged during the demolition of the building in October 2020. The initials FC refer to a previous owner, Francis Connor, who died in 1885. The FC Murtagh brand was created in 1907 when Francis Connor Murtagh took over his grandfather's former business. The business retained the brand name until it was sold in 2004 by the last proprietors, Martin and Donald Michelin. As I said, we're very pleased to see Martin and Donald here today, and it's a fitting tribute to the boys and their family, and indeed to all who went before. And with that in mind, we had Bernie McCabe here from Thomas Davis Band, and Bernie is going to play a wee tribute for all our absent friends, all the people who graced these premises over almost 2 centuries and who are no longer with us. And in the modern day, those of us who were customers in the bar, we all know people who have passed away, especially in the intervening 18 years. So let's conclude with a tribute from Bernie to remember all our absent friends. Bernie McCabe. Thank you, Bernie. Could I just say in conclusion, Janie had a wee booklet, remember the booklet if anyone would like one. you know, we have them there. And I'd like to thank Maud Hamill, Maud's here from the Ulster History Circle, and Sandra, our friend, and Claudine Coyle. They did a lot of research on the Connor and Murtagh families, and I want to thank them for their contribution. The wee book gives a lovely synopsis, cameo of the history of the bar, dating back to 1830, and when Francis Connor took over from a man called Moses McDevitt, and right up to the modern day when Donny and Martin had the pub in the final years. Talking about the Ulster History Circle, they are the people responsible for the blue plaques. We have, I think, 11 in Newry. Newry Maritime is involved in 4 of those plaques. We have 2 here in Bridge Street at number 65, one for Max Blaney, bomb disposal expert, killing the British civil engineer with Newry Urban Council, joined the army at the outbreak of war and was killed defusing the German bomb in a primary school in North London, and he was buried in St Mary's on Christmas Day in 1940. His father, Charles, was the town surveyor for 57 years, appointed when he was 25, retired when he was 82. And Jackie Patterson talks about when he came into the council as a worker, and old Mr. Blaney was coming to the end of his tenure, and he said he was as sharp as a man of 40 years of age at 82. And Charles Blaney will be remembered particularly for social housing in Newry, the building of the Dublin Housing Estate, Rooney's Meadow, O'Neill's Avenue, John Martin Gardens, John Martin Street, John Mitchell Street, the infrastructure, the clean water, the sewage. And as I say, he retired in 1959, aged 82, and he died in 1975, he was 98. The house in Bridge Street is the only house in the province of Ulster, 9 counties, to have 2 blue plaques on the one building, and for father and son. And then, of course, in River Street, Raymond Kelly, George Cross medal holder, his brother Willie's here today, 86 years of age, last member of the Kelly family, and Raymond was awarded the blue plaque by the Ulster History Circle. And then, to get back to the Fisher influence, Captain Harry Hollywood, a phenomenal man, went to sea with Fishers at 14, retired in 1952, aged 78, so you can do the maths. 64 years at sea, Commodore of the Fisher fleet, and ironically, the man died the year after he retired at 79 years of age. So we're very proud of our input and our relationship with the Ulster History Circle, and it's a pleasure to have Maud here today, and thank you, Maud. So that concludes our wee event. As I say, you can get a booklet, but I hope you take time just to take a look at the work of Michael McCall Signs, Mickey, and Eric Wilson, and Martin Keenan. And thank you, everyone, and particular thanks to Tinley Demolition. Without their input, we wouldn't have these valuable artifacts today, and they'll be here hopefully for another 100 years. So thanks for coming, thanks for your time. I'm glad that we have salvaged some wee bit of heritage in the local area. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
It's big. It's big, says so.
Get it, Ben.
Good thing as well.
Move this some other people. Sorry, Ben. Sorry.